Hello, dear friends. Myself, Sheikh Mohammad Said, working as assistant professor in Sharia Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research. Today we will discuss the practical synthesis of sulfonamide or sulfanilamide. Okay. The synthesis of sulfanilamide involves 3 steps. First steps of sulfanilamide involves chlorosulfonation of acetanilide. Okay. Now the sulfonamide is synthesized from simple reagent, that is acetanilide, and first step of synthesis of sulfonamide involves chloroacetylation of acetanilide to form 4-acetamido benzene 1-sulfonyl chloride as represented here, with the removal of HCl and H2SO4. Okay. Second step of sulfonamide synthesis involve nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction with the addition of ammonia to the 4-acetamido benzene 1-sulfonyl chloride with the apply of heat to give the 4-acetamido benzene 1-sulfonamide. Okay, this is second step. Now third step is acid hydrolysis of acetamido benzene 1-sulfonamide to produce sulfonamide and sulfanilamide. Okay, these are the 3 steps involved in the synthesis of sulfanilamide. Okay, first step, chlorosulfonation of acetanilide. Second, nucleophilic acyl substitution with the addition of ammonia. Third step, acid hydrolysis to produce sulfonamide and sulfanilamide. Now, this is the first step of synthesis of sulfonamide, that is chlorosulfonation of acetanilide. Okay, here the yellow highlighted is a chlorosulfonyl group, sulfonyl chloride group, which is added on the acetanilide. Okay, now the acetanilide, when treated with chlorosulfonic acid, it gives 4-acetamido benzene sulfonyl chloride with the removal of HCl and water. This synthesis of or chlorosulfonation of acetanilide takes place in fuming hood. That is chlorosulfonation at paraposition of aromatic ring, paraposition of acetanilide, because the sulfonation is liable to take at paraposition of acetanilide. Hence, acetanilide is used as starting material for synthesis of sulfanilamide. Now, this is a practical part of acetanilide synthesis. Now take 250 ml of flask and dry it with acetone and air. Because the drying is essential and required, because when chlorosulfonic acid is come in contact with water, it produces the harmful reaction. Hence, the drying of flask is very necessary, and drying takes place with the help of acetone and air. First, dried with acetone, rinse with acetone, and blow this flask with the O2 and oxygen so that the flask is completely dried and water is totally removed. Then take 60 ml of chlorosulfonic acid. Take 60 ml of chlorosulfonic acid. All the process of chlorosulfonation should be takes place in the fuming hood, because the chlorosulfonation is chlorosulfonic acid produces very harmful, irritating, toxic fumes. Hence, the chlorosulfonation always takes place in the fuming hood to avoid any incompatibility with the toxic and harmful fumes of the chlorosulfonic acid. All the chlorosulfonation takes place in the fuming hood. Now measure 60 ml of chlorosulfonic acid and then prepare a beaker or ice beaker and put the dried flask on the beaker and then add 60 ml of chlorosulfonic acid and then put this chlorosulfonic acid on the ice beaker. Keep temperature close or lower. Now add 15 gram of dry finely powdered acetanilide. Weigh accurately about 15 gram of dry finely powdered acetanilide on weighing balance. Now it is exactly 15 gram. Now add slowly portion wise this finely powdered acetanilide to the chlorosulfonic acid flask in the small portion wise slowly, and all this process takes place in the fuming hood. Be careful while adding, because this reaction is very vigorous. The addition of acetanilide to chlorosulfonic acid reaction is very vigorous and should be takes place in the fuming hood to avoid any incompatibility with the fumes of chlorosulfonic acid. Add small portion wise acetyl chloride acetanilide to the chlorosulfonic acid and wait for the reaction to be occur, and this addition takes place at lower temperature on ice bath, because this reaction is very vigorous. This reaction should be takes place on ice bath. Wait for a while so that the all acetanilide completely dissolve in chlorosulfonic acid. Then this reaction mixture is then undergoes for heating on water bath up to 30 minutes. This reaction mixture is then transferred to heating boiling water bath for 30 minutes so that reaction should be completed. Then keep reaction mixture at room temperature to attain the room temperature. After that, put slowly reaction mixture on crushed ice. Slowly crushed ice slowly. Add reaction mixture portion wise to the crushed ice so that it should be diffused throughout the ice bath or ice beaker. be careful with the fumes of sulfonyl chloride, and all this process should be takes place in the fuming hood. Now this reaction mixture, it gets precipitated out as a white precipitant. Now add water to the empty flask to get rid of the toxic fumes of sulfonyl chloride, and gets discard this water. This process is to stop the fumes of sulfonyl chloride, and then transfer this solid precipitate reaction mixture chlorosulfonyl to the ice bath, and then filter it on the suction pump, so that you will get the white solid of white solid of 4-acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride. This is a white solid powder of acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride. Then recrystallize this acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride with dichloromethane. Take 50 ml of dichloromethane, then add this acetamido-benzyl chlorosulfonic acid to 50 ml of dichloromethane. Add it carefully to the 50 ml dichloromethane, and then shake well and stir it properly, so that all the acetamido-benzyl chlorosulfonic acid, it gets dissolved. Mix it properly. This acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride, mix it properly, and then heat it on the boiling water bath, so that all the acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride gets dissolved in the dichloromethane. While heating on the boiling water bath, the continuous stirring, there should be continuous stirring, so that all the acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride is dissolved in dichloromethane. Then put this mixture to the ice bath, so that it is come to the normal temperature, and then transfer this mixture to the separating funnel to obtain pure recrystallized acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride. Now this is the first step of chlorosulfonation. We have seen the synthesis of 4-acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride with the use of chlorosulfonic acid. Okay. This is a theoretical yield calculation for this practical or synthesis of first step, that is 4-acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride. 135 gram of acetanilide forms 232.99 gram of 4-acetamido-benzyl sulfonyl chloride. Okay, we have started with the 15 grams of acetanilide will form how much gram of 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride. Okay, now the theoretical yield is 25.89 gram of 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride is formed on theoretical basis, on molar basis, on the basis of molecular weight. Okay, now we are, after complete drying of this 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride, we are getting 23.4 gram of 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride. Now the percent yield of this product is nothing but practical yield divided by theoretical into 100. Now the percent yield is 90.38 for 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride. Okay, this is a percent yield. 90.38 is percent yield of 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride after complete drying. Okay, now this is a result. The name, we have synthesized the 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride by chlorosulfonation of acetanilide. This is structure of this compound. This is IUPAC nomenclature, the molecular formula, molecular weight, theoretical yield, practical yield, percent yield. Okay, after complete dryness, we have measured the melting point and we have got the 146 degrees Celsius, the melting point of this synthesized 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride, and the standard melting point of this compound is 147 degrees Celsius. Now let us start it with the second step of sulfonylamide synthesis, that is nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction with the addition of ammonia. Okay, in this reaction, the excess amount of ammonia is added. Okay, now the ammonia is generated. We are using ammonium hydroxide for this reaction with the apply of heat. When we apply heat to the ammonium hydroxide, this leads to the generation of ammonia from ammonium hydroxide. Means ammonium hydroxide is provided the continuous source of ammonia to the reaction mixture. Okay, the ammonium hydroxide with the apply of heat give the continuous source of ammonia to the reaction mixture, and this is an endothermic reaction in which this ammonia, it gets attacked. Ammonia is act as good nucleophile and gets attached in place of chloride or sulfonyl amide group or sulfonyl chloride group. In this, the chloride is act as good leaving group. Chloride is act as a good leaving group. Okay. Now, first, this second compound known as 4-acid amido benzene sulfonyl chloride undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction when added with ammonium hydroxide with the apply of heat. This ammonium hydroxide will undergoes endothermic reaction and generate ammonia and water. This ammonia is used as continuous source of ammonia to the reaction mixture, and this ammonia acts as good nucleophile, and this ammonia attacks the sulfonyl chloride group, and in which the chloride is act as good leaving group, leads to the synthesis of 4-acid amido benzene sulfonylamide. Okay, that the red highlighted indicates the removal of chloride as HCl, while the sky blue color or green color highlighted represents addition of amine to this to represent sulfonamide group. Addition of amine as a nucleophile and represented as sulfonamide, and the compound is known as 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonilamide. 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. Okay. This is the second step of synthesis of sulfonamide, that is nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction. Okay. Now the excess amount of HCl gets neutralized with the excess amount of ammonia generated from ammonium hydroxide. Okay. Now, with the second step of synthesis of sulfonamide, that is nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction. Now, weigh accurately about 10 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonyl chloride. When accurately 10 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonyl chloride, and then transfer it to the flask. And then add 60 ml of ammonium hydroxide solution, 60 ml of 28% ammonium hydroxide solution, so that this reaction, this product will undergoes solubilization and mix it properly. Now then transfer this reaction mixture to boiling water bath and boil it up to 30 minutes, and then transfer this reaction mixture to boiling water bath. With this boiling water bath and apply of heat, this ammonium hydroxide gets converted to ammonia and water. This ammonia acts as a good nucleophile and gets attacked on sulfonyl chloride group, and in which the chloride group acts as good leaving group and amine group is attacked to produce sulfonamide. Okay. This reaction is heated on boiling water bath up to 30 minutes, and then transfer this reaction mixture to ice bath and add 6 molar solution of sulfuric acid dropwise, so that the solution becomes acidic. Okay. First, we have measured that due to the generation of excess amount of ammonia during heating is present in the reaction mixture. Hence, initially it gives the basic litmus test, and then we are adding 6 molar solution of sulfuric acid dropwise to make this reaction mixture acidic. And we know that the sulfonamide is acidic in nature, and with the adding of this 6 molar H2SO4, the excess amount of ammonia gets neutralized, and with the acidic medium, the sulfonamide gets precipitated out. Now this is acidic. Now transfer this mixture to suction pump, so that to get the 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide, then filter and separate this reaction mixture, then rinse with water rinse this flask with water and get filter in the suction pump to get a white crystals of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide, 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. Now this is a reaction which we have studied, that is the second step of synthesis of sulfonamide. That is synthesis of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide by the nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction. Okay, now this is a calculation. 232 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonyl chloride gives 214.24 gram of acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. Okay, now we have started with the 10 gram. The 10 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonyl chloride will give how much gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. Okay, now this is a theoretical yield, that is 9.19 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide will form on the basis of molar basis on the molecular weight basis and initial quantity. This is theoretical yield which is considered as 100%. Now by drying this product with the complete dryness on the vacuum dryer, we are getting the white fine powder of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide, and the practical yield after complete drying under the vacuum dryer is 7.98 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide is formed, and the 86.83 is a practical yield for this 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide synthesis. Okay, by using ammonium hydroxide. Okay, now we will see the third step. Sorry, this is a results. That is the compound we have synthesized is nothing but 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. This is structure. Okay, molecular weight, molecular formula, theoretical yield, practical yield. After complete drying of fine powder to obtain a fine powder, we have taken the melting point and we have observed that the 217 degrees Celsius is the melting point observed for this compound. Okay, this is the results. Now the third step of synthesis of sulfonamide is acid hydrolysis of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide to produce sulfonamide. Okay, now this red highlighted product represent the removal of this acetyl group by acid hydrolysis. Okay, now we know that this sulfonamide group has two functional group or two important group, that is carboxylic acidamide group and sulfonamide. This 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide has two important group, that is carboxylic acidamide group and sulfonamide group. Okay, now the sulfonamide group is very stable to acid hydrolysis. This sulfonamide group is very stable to dilute acid hydrolysis because they undergoes resonance and steric hindrance. With the addition of acid, this hydronium ion cannot reach to sulfur group due to steric hindrance. Hence, this sulfonamide group is slowly hydrolyzed instead of carboxylic acidamide group. This carboxylic acidamide group undergoes easy hydrolysis by dilute acid. We are using here the dilute HCl, dilute hydrochloric acid, for acid hydrolysis of carboxylic acid amide group of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. Okay, now this sodium carbonate is used to neutralize excess amount of HCl and to generate the sulfonylamide group. Okay, first this acid hydrolysis takes place with the apply of heat or under the heating condition. Okay, we know that this dilute acid hydrolysis takes place under heating condition with the HCl. Now we will start with the acid hydrolysis by using heat. Okay, now take a conical flask, take a round bottom flask, 100 ml round bottom flask, and add previously synthesized para-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide to the round bottom flask. Add previously synthesized para-acetamido-benzene sulfonylamide to the round bottom flask and add the dilute hydrochloric acid, twice the quantity of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide added. If suppose that we have added 10 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide, then add 20 ml of dilute sulfuric acid and then add certain boiling chips, means porcelain piece, then reflux this reaction mixture to 30 minutes, because we know that the acid hydrolysis takes place under heating with the apply of heat. With the apply of heat, the dilute acid hydrolysis takes place with the apply of heat. Then mixture this reaction, heat this reaction mixture or under refluxing condition, heat this reaction mixture under refluxing condition up to 30 minutes in the sand bath. There is a complete hydrolysis of the acid amido group. There is a complete hydrolysis of carboxylic acid amide group with the apply of heat under refluxing condition to 30 minutes. Then add equal quantity of water, means 10 ml of water. We have previously added 10 gram of acetamido-benzene sulfonamide. Then add 10 ml of water and cool it at room temperature. Then transfer it to the ice bath. Cool it thoroughly to obtain the white crystals of sulfonylamide. Then add solid sodium carbonate to neutralize excess of HCl. Okay, don't add excess amount of sodium carbonate, because if we add excess amount of sodium carbonate, this sodium carbonate gets precipitated out and contaminate the product. Then add slowly sodium carbonate. Okay, first we know that this reaction mixture is acidic in nature due to presence of dilute acid. Before adding sodium carbonate, we are testing the litmus test. Yes, it is acidic in nature. Then add solid sodium bicarbonate. While adding solid sodium bicarbonate, then it converted to the CO2. It gives the effervescence of CO2 during addition of sodium carbonate. During addition of sodium carbonate, it neutralizes HCl and liberates and generates the effervescence of CO2. This is an indication that the HCl gets neutralizing and the solution moving towards the alkaline in the pH range of 6 to 7. Yes, it is alkaline with the range of 6 to 7. Then filter this product on the suction pump filter this product on the suction pump to obtain the white solid sulfonamide. Now rinse it with cold water, and filter it to obtain a white crystals of sulfonamide. Now this is a reaction of acid hydrolysis to produce sulfonamide. Okay, this red highlighted indicates that removal of this acetyl group with the acid hydrolysis to obtain a sulfonamide. Okay, now this is a calculation for the product, that is 214.24 gram of 4-acetamido-benzene sulfonamide forms 172 gram of sulfonamide. Okay, then we have started with the initial amount, that is 7.89 gram. This is by mistake 18.91 gram. Okay, it is actually we have started with the 7.98 gram. Then this is a theoretical yield based upon the molecular weight and initial utilized compound. Okay, and this theoretical yield considered as 100%. This is a practical yield. After complete dryness under the vacuum drying, we have got the solid, fine solid powder of sulfonamide, of sulfanilamide of 5.7 gram. Okay, now with the reaction having the percent yield of 88.92% yield, these are the results of synthesis of sulfanilamide. Okay, the molecular weight, molecular formula, then theoretical yield, practical yield, percent yield, and we are getting the melting point of 165 degrees Celsius approximately on digital melting point apparatus. Okay, this is all about the synthesis of sulfonamide. Okay,